I was a musical theater performer. I was a singer, dancer, actor. That training allowed me then to have a full scholarship to college for musical theater. It got me in touch with things that I really cared about and could excel at. My struggles began in childhood. I was always seeking help. I would often find myself in this struggle. There was this part of me that I knew could excel, that could have this great and full life. I knew that there was something in me that was larger than life that I was very grateful for, and on the other side of that, there was also this darkness which needed to be reconciled. There was something that happened that landed me in jail. If you go to jail in this town, when you get out of jail, you automatically have a bed at St. Matthew's House. When I got out, I took advantage of the fact that there was a bed for me at St. Matthew's House. For many, many years, I had tried other ways. I had gone to rehabs, and I've done other things. I've done other kinds of institutions till I was blue in the face, but 28 days was simply not enough. And maybe there was not enough humility for me in the process of going to some Tony rehab in New Canaan, Connecticut. This is one of the great things about St. Matthew's House, is that you have a case manager with whom you check in once a week. And once a week, you are accountable. You're accountable to the amount of money you're making, to how you're spending it, to how many meetings you're going to what else are you doing for your recovery. They ask you all these questions, and you have to get really honest with yourself. And because you're doing that every week, by the time you get out of there, in my case, 4.5 months, by the time you get out of there, you are in some really good habits. I'm one of the lucky ones. You know, not everybody gets the chance to walk through the fire and make it to the other side and talk about what an experience that was. What I discovered in those first few weeks at St. Matthew's House, what I learned was, okay, I'm making different choices now. I discovered that I was not the same person that I had been in years past. There was a shift that was occurring in me. I was more willing to follow rules. I was more willing to be a leader. I was more willing to listen, to stop talking so much and to listen. I was willing to take direction. I found myself willing to go back to the gym. I found myself willing to work part-time. I found myself willing to take advantage of the things that were being laid at my feet for the first time. And after doing that for a little while, I started to see some blessings. My friends were opening their doors to me again. My job was returning. I wake up a couple of times in the morning and I just kind of open one eye to see if the sun's rising yet. And I can't wait for the sun to rise, because that means that another day is starting. I feel like I'm living on purpose. I have all these loved ones in my life. I have my friends back. I have my family back. It's like life is great, and it just keeps getting better.